We have the not so perfect mix of
No.
heat and haze.
We've got it all happening. It's like in the 90s now. We've got all this smoke pouring in, and then we got a chance of storms over the weekend. So we'll look at all that coming up. But here is that view outside. We've been watching this for the last couple of hours, and that smoke has just been increasing. Lots of haze there on the horizon. We're sitting at like 90 degrees. Then the other side of the forecast is on Saturday. We have this weather impact alert for the possibility of some strong or even a couple of severe thunderstorms in the afternoon with gusty winds and maybe some brief heavy rain as those come through. Here's the severe weather outlook for Saturday, and we have yellow across all of the Buckeye State, which is a slight risk of severe weather. So that's what got our attention on that. Here's the weekend forecast. So tomorrow, there is a slight risk of a couple storms in the afternoon. And then on Saturday, that chance goes all the way up to 60% in the afternoon. Sunday's dry. I've got it partly to mostly sunny and much more comfortable at about 85 degrees on Sunday. Tonight, though, the smoke comes in and we're going to be warm at the same, actually hot at the same time. We'll start in the 90s, eventually falling through the 80s into the 70s, but dry into the morning rush tomorrow. Here's the full smoke forecast. So the reds or the oranges, that's what's headed in our direction. Look at it, just moving in with the wind being carried in. And so we're going to find by tomorrow morning that we're up here near the top of this scale with very noticeable smoke. In fact, the forecast air quality index for Columbus tomorrow makes it up to 179. That is quite high and unhealthy just for the general population. It could be worse. We could be in the purple over Pittsburgh and running all the way back towards New Jersey, where it's just terrible. But then the wind will shift in the afternoon tomorrow and take some of the smoke out of here, and we should have less smoke by Friday afternoon, Friday night into Saturday. Here's our forecast radar in satellite. It's dry tonight. Friday morning starts off dry but very smoky, and then in the afternoon, maybe a pop-up shower or a storm. It's a pretty small chance. Saturday morning starts dry but pretty cloudy, and then in the afternoon, here's the risk of showers and storms. There's a little chance at noon, and then the better chance is right here, 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock. You can see how it tries to develop a line of showers and storms, especially in northeast Ohio. If anything pops up in that time frame, that window, it would likely be strong or even severe with some gusty winds as those move through. Low temperatures tonight will be in the 60s and the lower 70s, and high temperatures tomorrow, not quite as hot, but still hot at about 92 degrees in Columbus. Here's your 7-day forecast. So chances of rain and storms goes up into Saturday. There's our alert. And less smoke over the weekend as well, and cooler temperatures. Middle 80s. Sunday looks really good. Dry and sunny 85 next week. Chance of storms on Tuesday, and then even cooler by Wednesday and Thursday. Jeff and Stacia, we could be in the low 80s.
We're going to need to hear more about that. All right. Thank you, Chris.